All right, guys, welcome to day 3 of your training. Today we're going to talk about your message and your value. Now, we tend to use social media as the way that we share our message. As coaches, we do not use social media to blast sales, to harass people, to cold message people. You might see other network marketing companies using those methods. I personally wouldn't be involved as a coach if that's the way this had to be done. And quite honestly, it is so much more effective to lead with relationships. But social media is a huge part of building that relationship. So you're going to start to define what your message is. What's going to separate you from anybody else? I hear it all the time. Oh, well, aren't there a lot of Beachbody coaches? Well, sure, but there's only one you. And when you become more comfortable and savvy about using your social media as your message, to share your message about who you are, then you're going to attract the right people to you and you're going to build your tribe, okay? So that starts with identifying a few things. What are you all about? What are the things you're interested in? Some of it, I think you might actually have to think kind of hard, even though this is you, it's like, don't you know everything that you are all about? Well, not really, when I have to think about it, that was a hard question. So you might ask somebody, what am I known for? What do you think of me? When you think of me, what kind of things do you think of? I think we take for granted our interests, so we just kind of assume, well, doesn't everybody know that I run? Well, no, they might not. Doesn't everybody else know that I homeschool my kids? No. Doesn't everyone else know that I'm a personal trainer? No, they don't. So those are all things that you could identify with. It's important that you start to share that part of who you are. Do I expect you to start doing workout videos and you're not a personal trainer? No, fitness does not have to be your thing just because you're a coach. It might be mine because I have a background in certificates and trainings in it, but it does not have to be yours. Do you like to knit? Do you like to scrapbook? Do you like motorcycles? I don't know. Are you really good at, decorating or DIY? Those are all things that when you share that part of you, you're really spreading the message about who you are. So I'd like for you to identify a few things: who you are, the things that you're interested in, or things that are, you are about, I should say. I might say I'm a fitness professional. I might say I'm a mom of 3 young children. I might say I'm a believer. My faith is important to me. So you're gonna see my message is going to reflect all those things. So people who are like me will be attracted to me, okay? And yours is gonna look very different, and that is the beauty, is that everybody gets the support they need. You might be really still struggling with your fitness journey. Perhaps you have a lot of weight to lose. You wanna speak to those people who are just like you, who are inspired by you, okay? Whereas someone else might not be able to reach that person. So these are all the kind of things I want you to start thinking about, what makes you unique. And I promise you there's something. So write those things down. Also, I know how scary it is sometimes to start using social media in that way. I was terrified. I did not use it that way. I shared with my kids' pictures with my family, kind of thing. So using social media in this way was a little bit scary. So here's what we're gonna do today. Your assignment is to craft a post. Here's my favorite kind of post to do, something that asks a question. So it invites, it's a call to action essentially. You are inviting a response. So you could ask some kind of question. Hey, I'm at this store and I'm struggling between these 2 pairs of shoes. Which one would you choose? People love to give their opinion, okay? And social media, Facebook, whatever you want to use, Instagram, blog, this is all, it includes all of those different formats and media. People love to just share it, and social media loves it. Social media loves to get, for example, Facebook loves when a post gets comments and likes. It puts it in higher affinity, meaning it gets in front of more eyeballs. It gets in front of more news feeds. The more likes and comments a post has, it allows more viewers on that, because it makes Facebook think, oh, this person is evidently providing value. So think about your posts in that way. How can I get a call to action? How can I get a response? So that's what we're gonna do today, is we're gonna craft a response. It could be just that I'll provide some examples, but you're gonna craft that perfect post, all right? Now, We're gonna get more into social media training at some point. You know, there's gonna be resources available to you, but don't worry about that yet. We're just gonna be focusing on this task at hand. If you are somebody who maybe doesn't post hardly at all, you might wanna just consider posting once a day for a couple days, and then increasing to maybe a couple times a day. But ultimately, you wanna be posting at least 3 times a day. Okay, but like I said, depending on how active you've been, it might be you might need to kind of ease into it. And the other thing with that is there are scheduler tools. So don't think you're going to have to be tied to your phone all day to be posting. There are tools in the future, once you get through this training, that we can direct you to help make this whole social media thing efficient. Okay? All right, guys, I can't wait to see your posts.